What's up guys, it's the real UGC. I'm UGC Crazed and welcome to episode number 12 of my FIFA 13 Ultimate Team series. As you may remember the last episode guys, we were in the Gold Cup. We managed to get to the semi-finals, which is this game you are going to see now. We'll come across this team here. He's got some great players in the team, not the best chemistry if I'm honest. He's got a couple of players in there I have no idea why he's chosen them, such as Podolski, Modric, Pepe. Great players, don't get me wrong, but when you're getting no chemistry from them from any links at all, definitely not a good idea to be putting them in your side. But we are going to try and push attack early and try and get this goal. And this was quite a difficult game. The guy himself wasn't very hard, but you know when you have those games where you keep pushing and pushing, you just can't seem to find the net. It was one of those kind of games for me. I was just having shot after shot and I just couldn't seem to get anything done. But at half time we do go in 0-0 at the break, so obviously I wasn't too happy with that. The shots were relatively even. I'd had quite a lot of possession, however I think I had about 56-58% possession, something along those lines, so I wasn't too happy. Straight after the half-time kick, I do take a shot there. Buffon making a really nice save. And to be fair, Buffon was probably one of the man of the matches again. I've played against Buffon a few times now, and he really is such a good player to play against. He's such a strong keeper. He's very difficult to play against, and I really like him. The main reason I want to talk about in this video, guys, is obviously Ballotelli going to AC Milan. He's an absolute beast, and what are your guys' thoughts on that? Because it is a real shame that he's not going to play in the Premier League anymore because he's a really good player. You never know, we might see him back here again. Obviously, he's got a lot more famous for his antics, probably more than his football in recent times. But if you can get a nice manager above him that can control him quite well, then I think he's going to turn into be one of those superstar players that everybody's just going to dream they've got in his team. I have actually built my Serie A team, so I will be looking to be picking Ballotelli up quite soon. It's fitting there quite nicely, nice and snug as the striker. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and he's overpowered as hell. So I'll be looking forward to getting him in my team. You may be watching the gameplay at the moment. I've just gone 2-2. I was 2-0 up. For some reason, Alexandre Pato, who hasn't even got full chem in his team, decided just to turn the magic on towards the end of the game and just score 2 goals. The second run of his score was absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how he managed to get that one in. Like it was one of those games. It seemed like the game wanted me to lose. Obviously, I wasn't going to be giving up without a fight, so I did manage to get a goal in the first half of extra time there with Farfan, taking the near post shot. A lot of people I see online don't really take that shot, and I don't think as many people realise how overpowered it actually is. People usually do try and get that cross in when it is actually really overpowered just to take that shot from that angle. But we do get another goal there with Farfan. Again, I'm still going to say he's probably my most consistent player in this Bundesliga side. He does help me make it 4-2. We're still in extra time. This is the first half of extra time I've been doing. If you can see the shots, I had 18 shots as opposed to his 11. He gets lucky there picking the ball up after I do tackle him, and he does manage to get a goal back to make it 4-3. However, right at the end we have a shot there with Goetze. Does miss completely, if I'm honest. He should have got it on target at least, but we managed to pick the ball up there with Schürrle. He's going to finesse it into the top right hand corner, and that is weird how the ball falls. I don't understand why it falls so dead. He must have hit it perfectly in the corner. It's crazy. But yeah, we do manage to get 5 goals, 5-3 in the end, so that's the end of extra time. To be honest, I was kind of raging that we managed to get to extra time. I was all over the guy, and I felt that the result really wasn't very just, if I'm honest. I shouldn't definitely have conceded 3 anyway. But we are going to be going into the final matchup, which will be good. Hopefully we can get our hands on those bonus coins, try and get another win and another, obviously, cup in the bank, which will be quite nice. We're going to continue with the Bundesliga side. I'm not going to start using my Serie A team until the next episode. I have already built it all up ready. The only player I'm missing is obviously Ballotelli. I've put Pato in there as his replacement, but I'll go through that in more detail. But we come across this Brazilian side, quite a standard Brazilian side. One major weak point I would point out in the team, however, is his keeper, Julio Cesar. Don't get me wrong, he's an absolutely spectacular keeper in real life. I really do rate him. I know QPR aren't doing the best at the moment, but I do really believe he's a good goalkeeper. And we do manage to get a goal in the 3rd minute there with Schürrle, managing to basically just drill it past him. You can't help but think if he did have a better keeper, he maybe would have got a touch to him, wouldn't have been so easy, but it's just one of the things. I don't understand why people don't put decent money into the goalkeepers and the defenders, because they are really integral. But he does manage to get a goal back there not too long later in the 14th minute with Alexandre Pato. And to be fair, this goal was a really good play. You can see why he got to the final. We were 50-50 all the way down the pitch, if I'm honest. No player was better than the other. It was quite an even match. I mean, I had a few more shots than him, but if I'm honest, it was a very even game. But I managed to get a goal there in the 20th minute with Mario Goetze. Doesn't really score too much for me, if I'm honest. Goetze, he's not as good as Royce. Royce tends to be very a lot more accurate with his shots and seems to be a lot more deadly than Goetze. But Goetze is quite a decent player. But again, he's on the attack here with Lucas Mention to kick it across the keeper into the top left-hand corner in the 32nd minute, bringing it up to 2-2. So we still haven't managed to get this final in the bag yet. We have both times been leading and we still have not managed to secure it. But literally straight off kickoff, we are going to push up, and then Esvine will find the net there with his head in the 33rd minute to give us a 1-goal advantage. So again, we're sitting on a nice little goal lead there. And obviously, we don't want to get too confident. We want to try and get that next goal if possible. Julio says I'm making a noise there. They're keeping him out. And that's the stats at half time. You can see these stats are really weird. He's only had 1 shot on target, yet he's scored 2 goals. And you've still both the shots that he had that were genuine shots that were really weird. So I'm not too sure exactly how EA are getting their stats there, but well done to them for the great system that obviously works perfectly every time. But we are going to continue the attack here with Shirley. Manages to get a goal, bottom right hand corner, in the 63rd minute, giving me a 2-goal cushion. And that's when I started feeling a lot more confident in this cup. I haven't won a cup yet with the Bundesliga side, so I thought I definitely wanted to try and get one under the belt, considering it is the first cup I've entered them in. And again, nice challenge there to win the ball. Felipe Santana picks it up, plays a through ball to Shirley. It takes way too long to try and bring that under control. Plays the ball to Esvine. Boys call kick and misses it. And that's how that game will end, guys. 4-2 full time. So we do get another Gold Cup, another one to add to our trophy cabinet, another 2,000 coins. And we are feeling confident now, this team. I will be showing you the Italian League team next episode, guys, so make sure you do check back in for that one. And I will probably be entering another Gold Cup before we continue our league defence, try and keep ourselves in Division 1. But I hope you have enjoyed that video, guys. If you have, hit that like button, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers.